What's up, it's Sarge, and in my previous video I showed you guys how I made an insane financial return for a client of mine by promoting one of her events on Facebook. So this restaurant was having a Chinese New Year event. We created an event page, put some ad dollars behind it, targeted it extremely well, and the reach was astronomical, and we were able to assume that a decent chunk of those people actually came to the restaurant. So if you watched that video, you saw that we spent $22 to boost that event and brought in well over $1,000 in sales into the restaurant. So extreme success. It was perfect. I was there that night and I was able to see that the restaurant was packed myself. So it worked out perfectly. So based on that information, I thought it would be very beneficial to show you guys who don't know exactly how to create an event on Facebook and exactly how to promote that event on Facebook. So we're gonna go through this step by step and let's get into it. Here we go. So let's jump into this tutorial. So this right here is a business page. This is going to look pretty similar to a page you're managing or a page that you own yourself. And just a quick note, the white blocks, just like some of my other videos, I decided to white out a lot of the personal information about the business that I'm showing this example from. So pay that no mind. So what you're going to want to really pay mind to is the red arrows that I put throughout these slides. All right. So in order to create an event, go to the home page of the restaurant and see where the red arrow is. You're going to want to click on events. What this is going to do is take you to a page where all the events that you have currently running are listed, and it's going to allow you to create a new event. So another red arrow there, follow it, hit create event. This is going to then bring you to a pop-up where it's going to bring you to the actual place where you're going to create the event itself. It's going to ask you for images, names, a lot of other details about the event. So let's go through it step by step. So the info, you're gonna wanna create a event photo or video. This is gonna be a banner on the event. It's also gonna show within the ad. So you wanna have something that's eye-catching, something that also has some detail about what the event is, because a lot of times people scrolling through Facebook will just look at a picture, they won't even get into the text. So there's a fine line in doing that though, because Facebook has a rule when promoting and boosting an image that image cannot have too much text in it. If it does, it won't deliver as well. So you want to kind of really work on that line between a little bit of text and still having it deliver well, because having it deliver is probably more important. So come up with an image that you think is right, and if there is too much text, once you go to we're going to get into it, but once you get into the actual boosting and submitting of the ad, Facebook will actually tell you that this image has too much text in it, so it's not going to deliver as well. So they'll give you a warning of that, and that's how you'll know if you've done it correctly or not. So go ahead, create an image, and upload it right into there. Okay. Next, you're going to want to name the event. So you're going to want to name it something that, again, is catchy but also descriptive. So for example, if you're running a Valentine's Day dinner special for a restaurant and they get 2 dinners for $40, something along those lines, don't name the event Valentine's Day Special. Name it two dinners for $40. Really put the promotion out there in front, because the event name is going to be bold on the ad. It's going to be bigger than everything else. So you really want to put out what people are getting. People love to get deals. People love to get free stuff. So make sure that you're highlighting the deal or the free item or gift they're going to get by coming to this event within the event name. Okay. Next, the location. That's extremely self-explanatory. Finally, the description there. Describe what the event is, describe what they're going to get, describe what they can expect, and within the description, make sure to put the business phone number. A lot of times people may just come to the event or see the ad event and just call the business and make a reservation or make an appointment. So that's one way to really get the number out there, because the description is going to show within the ad as well. So the people scrolling through Facebook won't have to click into your Facebook page to find the phone number. They won't have to go to a website to find the phone number. The phone number is going to be right there in front of those people's face. And if you watch the previous video, we reached almost 1,800 people. So just to get the phone number out in front of all those people, you could probably expect to get some calls that way. Okay. The category, there's going to be a drop down there. We're going to be able to select food, drinks, festival, music. So just click on the category that most closely describes the event that you're throwing. The frequency. So if this is, say, you're promoting some sort of happy hour every Friday from 5 to 7, you could say that this event is going to happen once a week at this time, or you can have it occur once like we have here, or you can have it occur every month. Ton of options there, but again, pretty self-explanatory. The start time and end time and date, again, pretty self-explanatory. One thing that's a little strange about the way the time works, you can't just click and start typing. You have to click on the 11 o'clock there, and hit the right arrow to then set the minutes, and the right arrow again to then set the AM and PM. It's a little strange. You can't just click on it. So make sure to keep that in mind, okay? Finally, you scroll down, there'll be some things about posting within the event. There'll be some things about co-hosts, there are things about ticket sales. All of that is a little more in depth and something that if you're throwing a huge event, you might want to get into, but always allow people to message, always allow the guest list to be seen, so that way people can see exactly how many people are coming, because a big event might lure some more people, or if it's a small, quaint restaurant, they say, oh, only 10 people are going to this Valentine's Day dinner, maybe they'll have reservations, I'll call them. So make sure to display the guest list. And then finally, once all that information is in there, you're going to want to go ahead and click Publish. Okay? So once the event is published, it's going to be posted to the business's Facebook feed. It's going to be right on their page right there. Going to show the event, going to show the details, and the people can click within the event and learn some more. Now, when someone does click on the event, this is what they're going to see. This here is the back end of what you're going to see as someone who owns the event, but this is pretty similar to what someone clicking will see. Here they can say if they're interested, say if they're going, they can share the event with their friends. They'll see the image again, they'll see the description again, they'll see the date and time, and they'll also see the guest list if you made it available. And what's great about Facebook is they basically create an own separate page for the event. So you can go on there, you can comment, you can add pictures, you could do a lot of different things within the event page. As the owner of the page, some of the back end stuff that you see there on the top right, you could see how many people the event has reached, how many responses you got in the event. If you're doing ticket sales, you could see that. You can even see insights as to who is responding to the event the most and what type of audience you're getting. As you can see here in this example, it's saying that women from the age of 35 to 44 made up 24% of the total reach. So there's a lot of information you can use in order to boost the event, and a lot of information you can use in order to make sure it's delivering to the right demographics. Since this event is only going to be out on your page, it's only going to show to your followers. Maybe some people will share it, maybe some people will see it in their feed through likes and comments. But what we really want to do is get this out to as many people as possible in our target demographic. So what you're going to want to do is click onto the event, and you're going to see this icon here on the right side, where it's going to ask you to boost the event. Okay, so boosting the event is going to allow us to run an ad based on this event out to our target demographic. So click boost the event, and then this pop-up is going to come. So as you can see here, here's an example of a Valentine's Day dinner special that we're running for another restaurant client of mine. And again, everything I explained to you before is showing here. Some of the details are blacked out because I didn't, again, privacy issues. But you can see there at the very bottom in bold, that's the title of the event that I named, 2 entrees and a bottle of wine for $65, because within the image I was able to say that this was a Valentine's Day special. Same thing with the description, really selling the deal that the people may be getting. So, and after call for reservations, that's where I have the phone number there. Again, I blacked it out for privacy, but the phone number is right there. So when this is exactly what's going to show up on the mobile news feed, this ad here. So when this shows up, they're going to have access to the phone number right then, right there. They may see it and call for a reservation right away. And that's an option we want to have open. We don't want them clicking around and getting lost before they call us. So that's an example of what the ad looks like. On the left-hand side there, you're going to be able to do the targeting, do the budget, and do the duration of the ad itself. So getting into targeting and custom audiences and retargeting, that's not really meant for this video. But in that first part there, the audience, that's where you're going to be able to really dive into the demographics that you're going to want this ad to show to. So since the example in my previous video and this example here with the Valentine's Day dinner special is about a restaurant, I don't get too in-depth with the targeting. All I simply do is I do click on the bottom there, people in your local area, and I do about a 5-mile radius around the restaurant. Very simple, very easy. Sometimes I'll touch the age if we're running something around liquor. We'll obviously boost the age up to 21, but I never have it less than 18 to 17. You know, we want people to drive and be able to come to the restaurant. So again, figure out your ideal customer and then target to them. Then the next part there is the budget and duration. So what you're going to do is come up with a budget that's right for you. Come up with how much you're willing to spend to boost this. Obviously, more money you spend, the more people will get in front. But again, if you only want to get in front of a few people, you only have a few tables left at your restaurant that you're really trying to get out there, maybe you don't have to spend as much, maybe you don't have to get out in front of as many people. But in this area here, you're gonna be able to select the budget and be able to select exactly how long you want this ad to run. Obviously, you're gonna wanna end it on the date of the event. You're not gonna wanna promote an event that happened in the past. So make sure to always get the end date there. And if it's something at night, feel free to even boost it up throughout the day of that day. Because, you know, people make last minute plans, people may have nothing to do, and your event may pop up and they'll be there that night. So feel free to go through with that. So that is exactly how to create a Facebook event and exactly how to then boost that Facebook event to the masses. So there you go. That's how you create an event on Facebook. When one of your clients or when you yourself are having an event, you want people to come to it. So get it out on Facebook, put some ad dollars behind it. The targeting can also be sent to Instagram, so you can get the event itself out in front of a lot of people. You never know who's going to see it. All right, so thank you guys for watching, and check back next time.